Hi everyone, it's Darlene. Welcome to my Christmas card video. These are the cards I'm going to be sending out this year. They're photo cards and they're in the shape of a tag. So I started off with an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock and I cut it to 6 3/4 by 8.5. And then I just scored it down the middle. And what I'm doing is I'm marking 1 1/8, 2 1/8, and 3 1/8. And then I'm going down 1 1/4 on each side. I'm going to put it into a cutter where I have control over the different pieces I'm cutting, and the top part, the top half, is going to cut down to the score line and then back up to the top, and that's going to be the fold that comes down over the photo. And then I'm just going to connect the dots on the lines that I did. I switched cutters there. This is my favorite one. So I'm just connecting the two lines, the two marks that I did. And that's basically the shape of my card. I'm taking garden green and I'm just free-handing some lines. I just like it. You could use a ruler, but I kind of like it. It looks more handmade when you just draw it yourself. Okay, I'm going to use the Contempo Christmas stamp set, and I'm using cherry cobbler ink on white paper. And then I'm going to use my ornament punch, which is great for assembly line cards because you can do it really fast. So Stampin' Up! Just came out with this glitter glue called Dazzling Details. So I'm just going to color in the middle pieces here, just to make it a little more festive. And then I'm going to take some lip pearls in mint green, and I'm just going to color in those little dots. So it looks kind of like a little brad almost. And then finally just some yellow stickles. Kind of looks goldish just at the top there. And I'm going to set that piece off to dry, and I would recommend letting it dry for several hours, which is what I did, because you don't want mushed down liquid pearls. This is a ribbon border punch made by Stampin' Up! And I'm just going to punch it. You line it up. It's really easy to use. And it's going to cut an 8.5 piece of ribbon, which I'm going to cut in half, and so I can use, when I do that, I get 2 cards worth of ribbon. And then I just cut a strip of white paper. I'm going to glue that down using my two-way glue pen, which is really great. It's easy to use and it sticks really well, and it dries clear. Okay, now first I'm going to punch a 1/2 inch hole, then a 3/4 inch hole, and that's going to give me my circle for my tag. I'm just marking the middle. Again, my two-way glue pen. And I just bought this ribbon. I couldn't find a cherry cobbler that I really liked from Stampin' Up!, so I just bought this matching ribbon at my local craft store. I'm going to use some dimensional adhesive. And this is cherry cobbler baker's twine. And I'm just going to draw a little hook there for my ornament. And then again, the two-way glue pen, which I love. I'm just going to draw a line with the glue pen and just twine right on top and clip it at the top. I'm just going to create this bow. And then I'm going to use Crystal Effects, which is kind of like glossy accents. I'm just going to put a little tiny dot there and put it on top and let it dry. Now I'm taking Versamark Dazzle ink, which is going to give a tone-on-tone look, but it's going to give a little bit of a shimmery look to it, which is great for Christmas. And I just bought this at my local craft store too. Alright, now adhere that little strip. And then I'm going to put my sentiment on in garden green, which is, it matches the marker I used on my edges when I drew that line. This is a Stamp-O-Majig, so I want to make sure I line it up exactly perfectly. And then finally, here's my photo. I actually used matte finish. This was just kind of a test photo. I haven't printed out all of my 80 photos yet. And there you have it. I think that this is going to be pretty easy to replicate 80 times. So we'll see. But I think it's a great photo card. It's just something different with that tag shape. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.